is going to run for some big yardage.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second down, Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Rosen. And he's got Gresham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a 1st down as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Now Rosen on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Green 39. Green 39.
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. And he fires one incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Now let's go. 319. 319.
Again, it's Rosen. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And Dawson's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out of it.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? Helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They move the ball well on their opening drive.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now Now a play fake. Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. It put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
On second down, Rosen. And Gresham's got it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down. The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll hand it off now. Johnson able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On second down, here's Rosen. And Gresham has it left side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. Caught right side, Gresham. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And Johnson on an island by himself in the backfield. 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Rosen. And Fitzgerald has got it. Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald from 3 yards out. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. Dawson tacks on the point after, and the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Check 4. 850. We are going.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. 20. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Packers are back within a score. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Rosen and the Cardinals take over with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Detroit! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
Gone, gone! Gone, gone!
Out of the gun. Here's Josh Rosen. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And they aren't able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They give him a gain of 38. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. More from the desert after this. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
They'll run it with Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. Go to 50.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up.
We are going.
Rodgers to throw on second down. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Rodgers going to throw. And Adams has it complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Throwing now is Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
On third and long, it's Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10.
Gone, 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 gone.
Check back 27, check back 27.
Gone, 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 gone.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Detroit, Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone. Detroit, Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Second and 10. It's Rosen again. Dumping it off for Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Cardinals on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Leopard! Detroit! Leopard!
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. It's caught. Nelson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Gone! Watch him now, Barney!
Throwing again, it's Rosen. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Dawson's kick is good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move couldn't free him. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll go again to Jones. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. On play action, Rodgers. They'll roll him out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Robert Kindici in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 38. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Dancing to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Lucky 56.
2nd and 10 now. It's Rosen. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Rosen to throw on third down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. David Johnson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. Now Rosen will lead him up here to go for two. Again, it's Rosen. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Trevor Davis with what they'll score a 106-yard return. And the Packers get a score closer.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Nelson officially with a return of 108 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Now Dawson for the extra point. Dawson tacks on the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Robert Kimdichie in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
We are going.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And this is going to be incomplete. The veteran safety Antoine Bethea there on the defensive coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Zoom. Gun. We are going.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Detroit! Gun! Back 99 Philly, here we go! Watch it now, Barney! Gun!
On 1st down, it's Rosen. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
56,
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Gun!
Now a handoff, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, it's Rosen. Caught right side, Gresham. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half.
Gun!
They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with the grab. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Rodgers going to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice...